Good evening, everybody. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Thursday so far. Welcome back to Everything Medieval. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's head into the live scene. What's going on, everybody? How's it doing, Rescore? I see you there in the chat. Pickle Clips. Hello, welcome in, Z-Man. Z-Man, the man plays, craves, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That does sum me up pretty well, though. I crave a lot of things, and I play a lot of games. So, yeah, that makes sense. Anyways, in the previous episode, we made our first major expansion to the base here, adding in this section back here. And I want to spend today doing a little bit more base expansion as well, because ideally, we want to get our base basically butted up against this mountain here, because this is where I want to be building the main castle. So we got to expand our base that way. So we're going to be doing a lot of tree chopping, and later today we will be doing some dungeon explorations as well, because we do have quite a few different structures that are kind of around us here. So off in this direction, I believe we have like a couple mine shafts, other things of the sorts. And I'm thinking we might even try to do a bit more just world exploration in general, just to see if we can go find anything new around us. Because we haven't honestly been that far out. The furthest we've really gone is like out this way, where we found a couple sources of copper and some borax. But that is about it. Haven't traveled super far south either, so we might head like southeast, southwest, wherever we want to go. He craves chocolate. You know, honestly, the only chocolate I really ever crave is like Reese's Cups, because Reese's Cups are absolutely amazing. I love me some Reese's Cups. But yeah, thanks, Now I have to go get chocolate to eat. Being serious, I'm going downstairs to get some right this second. You're going to have to share that with me, Pickle. You're going to have to share that with me. Anyways, enough rambling and talking. Let's get to some tree chopping. That kind of rhymed a little bit. I'm kind of proud of myself for that one. So I'm thinking probably the best way to go about expanding is pretty much just straight this way. Now, we do have some water and such that we do kind of have to worry about, but it shouldn't be all that bad, I don't think. Hopefully not. But yeah, we basically have an entire wall here that we can take advantage of. Just gonna knock this out and expand this way. So let's go ahead and keep this as a separate area. The reasoning why I'm actually doing this red score is because I want to give myself a little bit more space to actually work with building a proper, blacksmith, a storage room, and that kind of stuff. So that's why we're not separating it off like we did with this one. So we're going to have a larger space for our blacksmith, and then we'll separate it off from everything else. Also, Roth, I see you there in the chat. How's it going, bud? Welcome back. Yeah, most of the base will be segmented off just because that's probably the best way to go about doing it. I think I just want to have larger spaces so that I'm able to do more with building. So let's go ahead and actually remove this corner blocks here and put down some more, and put down some actual wall blocks. Right. I guess I could probably go ahead and remove these ones too. Use them for lining the things. It's perfectly fine for everybody to say like, comment, and subscribe. Everybody is welcome to do so. And before we go ahead and continue, also, we just want to do a quick little blurb. If you happen to enjoy this stream at any point in time, you want to show your support, hit that like button. Check out all the links below for all my social medias. And a huge shout out and thank you to G Portal for sponsoring this series. If you want to get your own vintage story server, like I'm currently playing on, click the link in the description below for 10% off your first initial purchase. Thanks, G Portal. You guys are awesome. All right, that lines up. So, trying to keep track of how far we expand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's count together, everybody. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I already lost count. Damn it. I've already lost count. Gosh darn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and not that one. That's not the block we were looking for. 19. So, as per expansion rules, we do need to fully encapsulate this area that we are quote-unquote claiming before we can go ahead and make our next expansion. Why not terraform the expansion flat? Because I don't want to. Having some variety in terrain makes things interesting, okay? Okay. But I do need to fill this with water in it at bare minimum. Filling in the water will be helpful. Don't want for any. I don't want to take a. I don't want to take a bath. Okay. I want to be a stinky boy. This is medieval times. People very rarely took baths. Okay. And beautiful. Perfect. You know, I say, no, I'm not going to make the expansion flat. And then I'm going to be like, you know what? We're going to make the expansion flat anyways. So. All right. We don't have all that much. So we got to just make do with what we've got. They bathe far more than given credit. Interesting. I mean, I would definitely assume like the ultra wealthy were like semi-frequently took baths, but I wouldn't think very much of the peasants. But what do I know about medieval history? Not a whole lot, actually. Okay, so we definitely need to do some tree chopping and hopefully doing some more planting of trees. So let's chop down these maple logs. Just kind of chop down all these trees, I guess. I don't know. Records indicate bathing was extraordinarily common, particularly in the lower class. Like I said, shows you how much I actually know about medieval history. I keep forgetting to install primitive survival. Oops. That'll be something that I will do like after stream. I promise I will get primitive survival installed for next time. Take a sippy sip of my caffeine. Yeah, so I did put out a poll yesterday, or was it? I think no, it was earlier today. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I put out a poll, kind of getting people's opinions on basically streaming this series, and there was a reasoning behind it because I feel like Thursdays are more of like an opportunity for me to like get video content done, and you know, work on other short form content like my shorts and such like that as well instead of streaming. Whereas Fridays, I don't have to be anywhere specific unless it's like something actually planned to where I don't have to be up super early in the morning. So I was thinking, longer streams, more content for you guys, more time for you to interact with me on Fridays compared to Thursdays. And so the poll is actually a bit closer than I originally thought. But after tonight, just because tonight was a little more convenient for me because my next video for the Middle Earth series will be coming out on Saturday, but all of the stuff that I have recorded is at home. It's recorded. I just need, mostly recorded. I just have to do a little bit more with building and do like my outro and stuff like that. And then editing, all that stuff. It just made it easier since I will be home relatively early in the evening tomorrow. So, video will be out on Saturday for everybody to enjoy. All right, making all of the quarter blocks that we can make is very convenient. Having all these trees here was also super helpful. All right, I think that's all we can make. Oop. Just gonna replant these saplings really quick. Ooh, excuse me. I'm back with my chocolate, and instead of the label reading out milk chocolate, it says, not to be shared with Z-Man. Hey, no. It says you should definitely share it with Z-Man, okay? So you're going to share your goddamn chocolate with me, okay? Okay. We got a deal. Share your chocolate with me. All right, we got a good amount of quarter logs. I feel like this will be good enough to hopefully get the next expansion done. Maybe. We shall see. And I'm also just going to remove this layer here. We're going to remove this layer just because we can. I don't want to have too much varying terrain close to each other. Like, if I'm going to have, like, a couple dips or something like that, that's fine. But, like, having multiple terrain adjustments like this was, yeah, we're going to try to avoid that. So, kind of the game plan is hopefully we can expand our base further that way, like as quick as possible. Like I'm solely going to focus on that for this first portion of the stream, and then after that we'll come back and start doing more with like building proper structures, like a proper blacksmithing area, a storage room, all that kind of stuff. So that's the game plan. But in the meantime, I'm also going to fill in where this water is. We're going to be stinky boys the entire time. No baths for me. Puts a lot of pressure on me, but here's your chocolate. Leave me alone. Thank you. Chocolate. My fat ass will never turn down chocolate, okay? I just want that to be clear. And if I ever do, something's wrong with me. So, just gonna put these up. Trying to kind of, to some degree, get ourselves in a good spot here. I'm gonna put some... I need to clear out my inventory. Should probably clear out my inventory a wee bit. We got a lot of stuff going on in here. I prefer vanilla to chocolate. See, I do too. I very much prefer vanilla to chocolate over... Actually, vanilla over a lot of things, if I'm being honest. I don't know what it is. I just really like vanilla. I like vanilla in my coffee. I like... Yeah, just a whole lot of vanilla in anything. Can never go wrong with lots of vanilla. Oh. Wrong. I hit the wrong thing. Oops. I'm also just going to put a bunch of sticks down now because... Freeing up inventory space. We love it. I don't need this extra pickaxe right now. And this is also why we need to, you know, work on a proper storage room. Because we're just kind of throwing things all over the place. It's not very pretty or elegant. All right. So we got a lot of these. Let us go ahead and do this. And then we should be able to finish off this top row here. And boom. Beautiful. First wall down. Next one up. Ooh. Ooh. So I'm going to have to build from this side. Okay, so this is actually where we need to put in our corners. Oh god, this is going to be awkward. Maybe not that awkward. We could just do that. Beautiful. That works. That absolutely works. Oh, gosh darn it. I prefer tire goo to chocolate. Why are you eating tire goo? What the hell is that? Are you just straight up eating tires? I don't think that's healthy for you. Just chewing on rubber? Yeah, that doesn't sound very appetizing, if I'm being honest. And I need some more. I'm going to try to just make as many as I need. Because I know I'm going to need more of these. There we go. And now, boom. Like so. Also, I should mention at this point in time that if you do have any mod suggestions, feel free to join my community Discord. It's linked in the description below. And feel free to post them in the Vintage Story section in game discussions. So, anything medieval related, feel free to add in. Nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Yep, stop going the wrong direction. That is the wrong direction. Oh, wait, did I? No, this is the corner here. I didn't build out far enough. Whoops. See, I know this is the right side because I counted this out. So I know this is the right way we need to be going. So one more block this way and a block that way. God damn it. Having taller means I get to say things I never would have thought of saying. please share with the class. Because I too would like to hear what things you thought you'd never say. All right, so I think that will be where the next gate will go. So we can just make some more palisades. Like, please don't put pasta in your ear. Are you telling me you don't eat pasta from your ear? Have I been eating it wrong this entire time? What the... Roth, I told you to share these things with me before I admit to them on camera. What the heck, man? Come on. All right, once we get this palisades up... Oh, perfect. Actually, we have enough. I need to make another... Oh, I think this was a walnut gate. Yeah. Do I have any more walnut wood? Ooh, that's a great question. I don't think I do. Do I? Not looking like it. Also, this is only fresh for a few more days. We should probably get that cooking up here relatively soon. Yeah, no walnut wood. That's a slight problem. What if we did maple instead? So, maple, let's gate. So I want to say it's a 5x5 that we did. So we just need a hammer, 4 maple planks. That's very simple. But we'll do that in the morning because it is sleepy time. Good night, everybody. When people refer to the brain as a noodle, I don't think that's what they mean. So I've been lied to this entire time. I've been lied to, damn it! Z-Man, don't put the pizza up your nose, silly goose. No, that goes in my belly button. Duh, don't you know how to eat pizza? Well, I guess now I'm questioning everything because, you know, everybody's like, nope, that's not what you do. Which, guess I'll just go fuck off. All right, let's go ahead and grab the saw. A saw, dude. And our hammer. Where's my hammer? Beautiful. And we have our gate. Beautiful. Rid of the grass. And I think that, yep, beautiful. Perfect. Awesome. And it opens towards us. That's even better. All right, I think we are good to start on the next expansion then. So we are going to do just that. No, belly button is for filling with ranch for dipping purposes. That is also true. That I use that for marinara sauce, though. I really hope, like, some people that might watch back on this are like, what in the actual fuck is going on? And to that, I say, welcome to chaos. I eat pizza out of my third eye hole. Don't know what you've been doing. I don't have a third eye. Don't know what to tell you. All right. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right. I think we are still good to just do this. 1, 2, 3. Don't need to really count, but just need to place stuff down. Up, I am all out of wood. Fishing. Who wants to go fishing? What's the fish going to give me? Couple raw fish? I mean, okay, I guess. Okay, so yeah, I actually don't really have all that much in regard to inventory space, so let's free up some of it. Wait, Z-Man has a brain? Surprisingly enough, the brain cell gets passed to me sometimes, and you know, I actually end up using it. I know, it's a shocker. I'm not one that tends to usually use their brain, so yeah. Yeah. I'm probably going to have to harvest up some more dirt here, too, because I don't want water. Get rid of this rock. Yeet. It's in the way. The rock was in the way. Okay? Okay. Also, we got dark, scary hole. Kind of want to go investigate it. Is there anything living down here? Oh, you go deep. That's what she said. Oh, wow. That's a deep hole. That's what she said. He said? She said? I don't know. Anyway, I will finish eating the barbecue sauce under my toe and fingernails. You should definitely do that. You don't want it to go to waste. That's perfectly good sauce that you should not be wasting. I told a kid today, your brain is only there to hold your ears apart. Valid. That's valid. Makes sense. Makes sense. Alright, I'm not going to be spending too much time digging up a whole lot of dirt or anything like that, but anyway, here we are. We're doing the things that we need to do. Boom, 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 boom. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. This random assortment of dirt is kind of throwing me off a tiny bit. I don't like it. But hey, I need to fill in the water, okay? I need to fill in the water. And I'm trying to like also make sure that this still looks semi-natural. I don't want there to just be a big old square that's missing out of the ground or anything like that. So then it just looks ugly. Just looks ugly. Alright, so once we get this all filled in, we can continue on with the expansion. And we're also going to get rid of these flowers. What is this, catmint? What the hell are we going to use catmint for? Nothing! So we're going to get rid of it. Yeet. I don't know. Is catmint actually used for anything? I have no idea. I doubt it. I'm just going to say I doubt it, but you never know, I guess. All right. What else? You know what? Nah. I don't want the fish. Look at me just casually throwing away food like that. Ain't that just so wasteful? Cook? What are we cooking? Cat, I feel like I have stuff down here to put all this miscellaneous crap away. Maybe. Oh, we do have some other soil and such that we can also use to fill in these miscellaneous spots. Um, Arrows, I'm actually going to put away for now, along with my bow, because we're not doing really a whole lot with it right now. So put that down. Uh, is there anything else that I could put away? Not really. I mean, we ended up opening up some inventory spaces, so I'm not too upset about it. So let's go ahead, and do need to chop out these trees anyways, because like right over where that hill is, it's basically where I want to start putting my castle. And the castle will in fact be a bit in the ground as well, because you know I'm a dwarf. I dig holes. Okay? We dig holes around here. So let's go ahead, chop these trees down. Open up this area a bit. Oh, is this? Oh, this is an oak tree. Actually, you know what I should be working on is making leather. And oak is something that we're going to need. So, note to self, we are not going to use this oak for making palisades. We are not going to do that. Also, I just realized, too, that this is the axe that was bugged from having the toolsmith mod on initially. Oops. I feel like I probably should have gotten rid of it. But at the same time, it's also super convenient that we have an unbreakable axe. Wait, is it unbreakable anymore? I don't know. I'm going to chop down this tree really quick. I'm curious. What is that? 370 out of 400. 352. Maybe it's no longer broken. I don't know. Maybe our axe is mortal once again. But I'm going to go put this wood in storage really quick so I don't accidentally end up using it. Because that would be very bad. That would, in fact, be very bad. So let's head down into our hidey hole. Do we even have enough space? I don't think so. Flax 5. We could put those on the ground, I think. Do I have enough room? Yes, I do. Perfect. Nope. Don't need... no, don't sleep. I'm actually going to move this firewood outside where we have our other firewood stacks. Well, they were here. I might have used them up, actually. Whoops. I'm just going to stack our firewood right there. Because we can. Because we can. No, I don't want to sleep. God damn it. Vines we can get rid of. What else can we get rid of? Maple seeds, we can replant those. I think that's all. Oh, wait, we still have one more stack. What do we get rid of? We can get rid of this rot. Or these rocks. Either or. Honestly, we have stuff in here that we could just toss that we're not really even using. So, let's go ahead and... Blip. Bloop. Bloop. Flower, get out of here. Don't need you. Yeah, we're going to plant to these trees really quick. How are our crops doing, actually? Looks like we're getting there. A lot of our... Oh, we do have some carrots again. Onions, some carrots growing. Turnips seem to be doing pretty all right. Onions, or these are more carrots, actually. We got more carrots. We have a whole lot of carrots. Holy crap. And then our grains over here are doing pretty well as well. So that's great, actually. Getting lots of food. Lots and lots of food. Okay. So, plant that there, plant that there, plant this there. And that there. And this right here. And you should probably go ahead and dig up this bony soil, because it can be helpful. Yeah, that'll be helpful. Then we have a little bit more dirt to fill in our water over here so that we don't have to deal with too much of that. Remember, we're stinky boys. We're not taking any baths over here. Okay? Okay. I think we are in a good spot here, so just gonna fill this in really quick. Because why not? We could do that. Yeah, what's up, Doc? Good old-fashioned Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes. That was a... Honestly, I will say it, I was actually quite a big fan of Looney Tunes when I was younger. I know it might sound a little bit silly, but I loved Bugs Bunny and his antics. Another classic cartoon that I loved was Tom and Jerry. That one I could watch for hours and hours on end on Boomerang. If anybody remembers Boomerang, I used to go to my Nana and Papa's whenever I would stay in the night the next morning for breakfast, sit in the kitchen, watch cartoons. Back when times were simpler. Can we go back to those times? I'd prefer that. Alright, a few more palisades made. Excellent. Okay, so let's continue placing down our palisades. Make sure we are lining up, which I think we should be here. Boom. Two, three, four, five. And then we should be left with like a 5-block gap for where our next gate will be. Get rid of some of this grass here. We don't need it. Ironically, the VA was allergic to carrots, but only chewing them made the correct sound. Interesting. Alright. So 5-block gap. I think that's... Yeah, that's the 5-block gap that we were looking for. Actually, you know what? We'll just do that. We're going to be ending up using a lot of these anyways. So, oh, nope, not that side. Can't do that side. Palisades, palisades, building up the palisades. No! Not like that. Please, for the love of God, just go on the way that I... Stop it! God damn it. Stop it. It's definitely the way that I'm, like, looking at these that they're going on kind of wonky, so I should probably be paying attention to that. Because, see, now they're working just fine. Yeah, now they're behaving. But you couldn't behave for me earlier? How rude. Gosh darn it. And actually, I'm curious. We could probably do this. Yeah. Oh, you son of a gun. Stop doing that. I'm trying to speed build right now. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, we're doing well there. We're doing well there for a moment. Okay. We are cruising right along with these expansions, though, which is very nice. I do have a few more here. But I do need to go chopping down some more trees. So we're going to do just that. Chopping down all the trees. Deforestation. Oh, we even had a mushroom. Chicken of the woods. Oh, here we go. This is a walnut tree. Probably could have... If I had noticed this earlier, I probably could have just made another walnut gate. But it's fine. It's fine. Everything is just fine. Yes, give me all the wood. Beautiful. That's what we like to see. Another walnut seed, too. We should definitely plant that. Not where we're going to be building, though. Jesus Christ, one of the dogs snuck up behind me. It's like, what the hell's... What? Is it behind me? Just like one of those moments. It's right behind me, isn't it? Hi, Loki. What you doing, girl? Hi, Luna. They're both here now. Gotta give the dogs some pets. They're very good dogs. Except when I'm eating. They hover around me. I'm like, for the love of God, give me some space. Please. But you know, dogs. They don't give you personal space. They do not do that. They do not know the concept of personal space. But anyways, more tree chopping. And we're probably actually going to have to make another axe here relatively soon. Because this one is getting there. It's falling apart. Should probably actually work on that now rather than later. So let's do that. Let us make another axe head. Which I should be able to actually do iron. Right? I thought I could, actually. Maybe not. Uh-oh. I don't have any iron blooms. Oh, right. That's one of the things that we needed to do today. Was to go and get some more, what's the word? I'm blanking on the word already. I need to go get something today. Black coal. Yes, black coal. We don't have any black coal for our bloomeries. So, yeah, black coal. Oh, wait, are we able to do... This gets up to 1,300. And I'm trying to think of, do I just need, maybe I don't need black coal. Maybe I just need to use some of my charcoal. Excuse me, just gonna dig up some of my charcoal here. I've actually gone through a lot more than I was anticipating. I'm already on my last layer. We might have to do another batch of charcoal here soon. Ruh-roh. Okay, so that's all of our hematite that's on the ground there. This is more hematite. Where's my hammer? Just gonna pick all this up. Just gonna pick it all up. Let's do this, ma'am. I think we need 120. Let's grab another 8. I really hope I'm doing this right. I hope I'm not wasting my charcoal here, because that would be very bad. And you know what? We have a second bloomery. We might as well use it. Am I right? Might as well. I know we still have a bit here, but yeah, do that. Get this going. Gonna get both bloomeries going here. And ignite. Beautiful. All right. Let's go ahead, toss that into there. We won't need it for a bit anyways. I'm just going to eat the mushroom. Yeah, just go ahead and eat it. Right. So let's hope that our axe will actually last us. Oh, I just totally messed up. God. That's not what I wanted to do. Oops. What the actual frick? What the frick, man? It's not what I wanted. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and put these logs away somewhere. Yeah, we're just going to put them in there for now. Honestly, we could probably put the poultice in there. Won't need that for a bit. Okay. Let's go ahead, chop down some more tree. Well, actually, no, we don't need to do any more tree chopping for now. Because we could just make what we need to make. And hope that it's going to be enough. Will it be enough? There's only one way to truly find out. Whoop. Nope. Come in. Oh, crap. I messed that up, actually. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. I need to make more of these. We were doing so well. And I had to go and mess it up. I think it might actually be a decent idea to potentially make some catwalks just to be able to get around our palisades a little bit easier. I did it again. Gosh darn it. There we go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Go on the right way, damn it. Axe. I must ask you a question. Oh, God. I'm so cringy. All right, more palisades. This is definitely not going to be enough. But it is starting to get dark here, so we might have to continue this in the morning. Yeah, thinking we might have to continue this in the morning. Oh, crap. No, that's not what I wanted either. You've got to be freaking kidding me. Just go in the right direction, damn it. That's all I want. If you and Soulspawn were the Yogs cast, never mind your honeydew, I haven't heard the name Yogscast in so freaking long. I would have to honestly look back on some of their old videos to get what you're referencing because it has been so long. But I'm sure it's accurate, anyways. I would say it's probably pretty accurate. Maybe. But I need to watch it to confirm. Ooh. Is this axe barely going to survive this? Yes, it is. I might have even been able to get away with making a tin bronze axe, but we have iron, so I would prefer to use it. Yeah. Would very much prefer to just use that. Okay, it's very dark out. Close the gate! Don't let the enemies inside. I need to make more oil lamps, or lanterns in general, too. That would probably be pretty helpful. Also, I should probably make sure that I have my doors closed, because I don't want my food spoiling too quickly. Yeah, it's bed by time. We're gonna go to sleep. Honk shoo, honk shoo. Also, I typically don't call this out very often, but I did just notice that we do have 150 people in chat right now. So please make sure to hit that like button. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, subscribe as well. I would greatly appreciate it. All right, where's my bowl? My bowl is right here. Need to eat. I shouldn't have. I still have 3 more servings of this food. Gosh darn it. Man, why did I have to make so much food? So we just have a bowl sitting there. It's like, ugh. Gosh darn it. He's done. What? Oh. I was like, why do they look so weird? It's because they're cooling down. Probably because of the rain. Which makes sense. Alright, so are we at least able to make... So from that we were able to make a full bloomery base. And everything, which is not too bad of a return. But now that we know... Now that I remembered that we can do charcoal for our iron blooms and such, this will be so much more convenient to do. And I think I'm going to try to just start making up as much iron stuff as I possibly can. Also, Void Wolf, welcome back. I see you there in the chat. How you doing? Oh, we do have this copper hammer that we can use up as well. We do have that and that. Probably should go get more charcoal. Yeah, I definitely think we're probably more than likely going to have to make another batch of charcoal here pretty soon. Because we are going through this like nobody's business. But we still have some time, so I'm not super stressed about it. All right, close that up. Let's break down that. So we need 20 more units. I hear a wolf outside. All right, we got that. Excellent. Throw it all in there. stuff the bloomery with iron. Place it all in there. And ignite. Beautiful. And come on. Oh, it is light. I'm sitting here like, come on, light for me, please. It was already lit. Oops. All right, so now that we have, I need tongs still. It's still very hot. Probably should have been paying attention to that, but I wasn't. Oops. Honestly, you probably could maybe have gotten away with one charcoal there, but I'm going to use 2 just to be safe. And I will just go ahead and throw those in there for now. I only need to worry about having the 1 axe at this point in time. Don't need to work on anything else. You know, Z-Man, your fingers are flesh. Ha! Ha! Well, no shit, Sherlock. My fingers are flesh. All right, that should be good. Enough. Hammer time. After I scrammed there, the dogs looked at me as like, what the hell are you doing? And to that, I say, I'm a little unhinged. We are a little bit out there today. I don't know what's gotten into me. But I'm just over here having a good time. Okay? Okay. All right, knock this stuff off to the side here. And we're just gonna push all this up. Ooh, hopefully we have enough. I feel like we should. But you never know. You never know if we'll actually have enough. I feel like we should, though. One voxel to spare. Let's freaking go. All right, axe, axe, axe. Where's the axe? There it is. Boom, boom, boom. Dig deeper, Watson. I don't get the reference, if I'm being honest. I'm just over here melting me another axe. That feels like a Sherlock Holmes reference for some reason to me. It just does. Watson was like Sherlock Holmes' sidekick, right? Yeah. I know my Sherlock Holmes knowledge stuff. Totally. All right, so we do have an iron axe head. Let us go ahead. I should probably harvest those crops and get another batch going, though. So I'm probably going to do just that. Let's get my scythe here. The correct response to no shit, Sherlock, is dig deep, dig deeper, Watson. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Our pumpkins are almost done. That's good. Look at all these carrots, man. We have so much to go around. Potassium is not doing all that great. I should probably find a different crop to throw in there. I just don't know what I have at my disposal for that. So, we're just gonna harvest this stuff. I'm gonna see what else we might have sitting in storage, because I might have been out and about and grabbing up some other things. But I don't think I really have many more seeds. So let's throw this stuff into here. And what do we got? We got carrots, turnips, onions, parsnips. That requires phosphorus. So we could probably throw the parsnips in there instead. Right? Yeah, I feel like that's the correct move. Once we go out and do some exploring later today, I'm going to try to look for some other crops and stuff like that, just so we're not limited to what we have here. So we'll do that later on today, after we're done doing our base expansions and all that fun stuff. All right. I feel like we're getting into a really good spot here now. Should be getting down. Yeah, we still have 2 more servings. So throw that into there. Sticky stick. We don't need the stick. I don't need this copper hammer either. So we're just going to put that back. And we'll use up whatever's left on this tin bronze axe as well. Let me through the gate, damn it. Speaking of gate, I do need to make another one of those. Yes, I do need to make me another gate. I think we just have to make the gate. Oh, no, we still have some spiky things to make right here. So we're going to do that really quick. And there we go. Sorry, the dog started to get a little rowdy. Okay. Make more spiky boys to go up on top. And nope, not that way. Other side. Gotta go on the other side for this one. Boop. And boop. 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 Awesome. Gate time. It is gate time. So I'm thinking for this area, it'll be like our storage rooms, our blacksmithing area, all that kind of stuff. Then in that smaller space, we might have like some sort of residential spot. I'm thinking that might be nice because we do have the NDL Villagers mod installed on the server, so that we can actually make this place feel alive and prosperous for once. What was I going to do? Ah, right, gate. I do have the boards for the gate, so I didn't have to chop up any more logs. I just need hammer and gate. Also, I'm now just realizing my music hasn't been going for probably close to an hour now. Oops. I kept thinking to myself, it seems really quiet for some reason. And it's because my music wasn't playing. Oops. All right, beautiful. Excellent. So that is going to be good for that. Let's see. Where this next expansion will get us. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Corner block. Such a professional streamer. Abso-freaking-lutely. It's not like I've been doing this for years now or anything like that. And you know what? Because... No, we'll leave that there for now. We'll make the adjustment when we need to. But we do need to start expanding off in this direction that way. So, yeah. I do want to do that. Certainly want to do that. All right. Yeah, I think we're just going to clear out all these trees. Just makes the most sense. I still need to be wary, though. Because the last time... Was it... It might have been last stream. Or it might have been the first episode... Or was it the last episode or the first episode? Where I was over here chopping some trees and a bear came out of nowhere and scared the ever-living crap out of me. That was not fun. I'll tell y'all right now. Just over here casually chopping down the tree. Then BAM! There's a bear. Roar. I feel like that had to have been the first episode. That might have been first episode shenanigans. Didn't this... Did I not choose the right folder? There we go. Professional streamer, ladies and gentlemen. Like, what the hell? Apparently I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Oh, I was like, wait a minute. Where'd it come from? Of course it would come from the cave. Yeah, that's right, you loser. I also still have my tongs on my inventory, so that's fun. I also don't have a knife on me, so... Wait, can I use this? No, I have to. No, I have to use something else. Oh, well. We're just going to leave it there. It's not like it's going to... Hey, no. You stay down there. You stinky poo-poo head. I'm going to pop over to Bully Soul Spawn for a little bit. All right, you do that, Rescore. There's another cave here? Huh. It's not really a cave. It's more of like a hidey hole, if anything. What kind of... it's a shiitake mushroom. These are good to eat. Might as well eat them. Oh, are these healthy? Yes, they are. Should probably double check what I'm eating, am I right? Of course, my fat ass is like, ooh, mushroom. Those are edible. Half the time. Oh, we do have an apple tree sitting right here. That could be very good for fruit eventually. I actually don't know how long it takes for fruit to start producing on trees like that. I don't. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Because my days are set, like my seasons are set to 20 days. I want to say we're currently sitting on day 3 of July. It might be set to 9 days, actually. So, ooh, that might be a slight issue if it's set to 9 days. So I wanted to have a look, or it might be 12 days. It's either 9, 12, or 20 days. One of those three. I have a 33.33% chance of being correct. Yeah, let's just go ahead and make more palisade, or quarter blocks to make palisades. That's the thought process. That's not how that was supposed to go at all. There we go. Much better. Yeah, that works for now. We have a good amount, so I feel pretty confident that we can just go ahead and make a whole bunch of palisades. So we do have this hole here. And I will end up just flattening this out. Because we should. Yeah, I think we should just flatten this out because it's going to be something that will be good to do. We want to have a nice flat area near our castle. So I think like having a main market area will be super nice to do. So yeah, we're just going to dig all this out. We'll have some extra soil to fill in whatever we need to fill in, which is always good. Excellent. So this new expansion is gonna, yeah, it starts on this side. So remember that 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gosh, I'm already misplacing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 19. Nope. Like so. So yeah, this right here will knock out. Remember, we're doing modular expansion, so every time we want to expand our base, it is going to be in a 19 by 19 area. I don't know why we chose to do 19 by 19, but I'm sure it was something. And I actually don't think it was anything that relative to the point. Did I count right? Because that was definitely 19 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 19. So what the heck? Get rid of these ferns. What the heck did I do wrong here? Oh, I know, they do line up. For whatever reason, it had to have been from the way that I was looking at this. It just looked funny. So 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, that's where the gate is gonna be. So now we just need to fill in the walls. Nope. Flip it around. Bring it around town. Torch is getting in the way. Too many particles in my face. Wait. Hold on. Pause. Wait a minute. That's not what I meant. Don't take it that way, you dirty scoundrels. All right. So, well, actually, no, we're not going to be doing a gate. We just need to close it off. Once we get this closed off, then we can expand. Well, do we want to expand this way? Because we do have a lot of water to fill in if that's the case. I mean, probably wouldn't be a terrible idea to just fill this in anyways because of how big our castle is going to be. So, yeah, we're just gonna do that. We're just gonna get rid of these cattails. We already have a ton of cattails in this pond anyways, so I don't feel bad about chopping all these down. So we're gonna do just that. Salmon! I'll let you live for now. I guess I probably should finish. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself here a little bit, but I kind of wanted to get a head start on the next expansion when I should be focusing on what we currently have. So, what we have to currently work on, all that stuff. I don't know. Those in fact do have iron blooms in them. That is very good. Excuse me. Okay. Cattails go in there. We have a whole bunch of sticks. Eagle ferns that I truly don't know what I'm going to do with. So we're just going to toss them. I do have a whole lot of sticks yet sitting over here. So we might as well just add to the pile. I don't know what else to do with them right now. Just trying to empty up some or free up some inventory space right now. All right, hammer down. Probably should eat the rest of our food here. Oops, that's not what I want. Can find. I still have a whole nother 2 servings to eat. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I'm going to close off the wall first. I wonder if I can use different types of wood to make palisades, or not. All has to be the same. Gosh darn it. Should have known better, but I thought maybe we could get around that. I'm actually going to turn these into pointy palisades. I know the base doesn't look all that fancy right now, but rest assured, it will look very nice in the near future. Well, not near future, but as this playthrough goes on, we're going to add in some towers, proper walls, and all that kind of stuff. But kind of think of this as like, the palisades are like a work in progress type deal to our settlement. Each time we want to expand, we have to build up the palisades, and then we can come back through, put in some proper walls and stuff like that. So I hope that does make sense to some degree as to why we are doing this instead of just putting up walls. Because I will need a lot of stone, cobblestone, variants of blocks, all that stuff. So yeah, we're just kind of having fun with this at this point in time. Nope. Loki, what are you doing? What are you doing? I see her sniffing around out of the corner of my eye. She's trying to get herself into some trouble or something like that. Aren't you? Aren't you, you silly little goober? Oh crap, wrong block. Okay, I can't make palisades out of this. Alright, we don't have enough there, so that's fine. Just make a few more palisade walls. Like so. Definitely have to go do some more tree chopping. For sure. Oh, gosh darn it. Cool, 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 cool. Looking very nice so far. I think this is the most we've done expansion-wise in an episode. I mean, it's only been 3 episodes, but still, this is probably the most we've expanded on our base throughout this entire playthrough so far. Okay, no more wood for now. Probably gonna just end up chopping. Oh my gosh, there are some big trees over there. But it is getting pretty late, so we'll close that gate for now. And let's head to bed. In the morning, we'll do some more tree chopping, get a whole bunch more wood to use up. Just let me through. Yeah, all right, go to sleep. It's sleepy bot time. I'm gonna go grab a water really quick. Okay, got me a water bottle. Maybe if I can get it open. All right. Oh, good now. At least I think. Maybe. All right. So probably will end up needing to make another iron axe. Guess we should kind of be a little bit proactive with that. Shot, boom, boom. And while that is heating up, we'll go ahead and work on getting another tree potentially. Maybe finish putting up some more palisades. Do have our pointy palisades ready to go, I think. Think we could start working on that? Yes, yes we can. Just gonna take the app lock out for now. Don't want to travel. Oh, we have a couple more palisades down, palisade walls here. Whee! Oh gosh darn it, come on. Build, 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 build. Building up these walls. I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling. How's chat doing? You guys hanging in there? Having a good time? Are you liking the progress we've made so far today? I think we've made some really good progress. This is very good for us. Alright. I feel like that iron bloom should be ready to go. Let us go ahead and get it. Start smithing. Up before I forget, before I try to... Gosh darn it. There's my tongs. Just thinking to myself, hey, I should probably make sure that I have my tongs on me. And I was right. Alright, So let's go ahead and knock off all this charred crap. Get rid of that. And let's start smithing. All right, knock this off to the right. Take off these few voxels, just a few to spare. Another axe. We've been doing a lot of tree chopping today, so another axe is definitely warranted. We went through basically a full tin bronze pickaxe already, so this is certainly needed. We're almost halfway through this iron axe that we made as well. Wow, I cannot say words right now. Words are hard. Beautiful. I probably should have like a place inside to put our, to cool off our tools, heads, and everything like that. But I just haven't done that yet. Probably once we actually make a proper blacksmithing area, then we'll do that. But for now, this is sufficient. Awesome. Another axe ready to go. Wow, I'm burping a lot. Excuse me. Okay, let's go ahead and chop down these trees. Actually, remember what I said earlier that we needed to work on leather and such? Yeah, I remember when I said that. We haven't done that yet. So we should probably do that. Also, don't need my tongs currently, so I should probably go put those back after I chop down this tree. Good amount of wood, though, which is always very nice. More mushrooms that we can eat. Yeah, I'm going to go put my tongs away really quick. And you know what? We should probably also fill in this cave here. My gut's telling me we should go explore this cave. We haven't explored it yet. Oh, there's something down there. Something's moving around down there. I haven't explored down here. Obviously, because we don't even have a way down. So maybe if we explore a bit, maybe we'll find something cool. Anything? Ooh, rusty gear. We have our claymore on us, so I'm not too concerned. Sounds like there's something down there. Ouchie! Oh, it's a depot torn. What? No challenge for us. I also did not bring a knife with me. Whoops. What is this? Quartz? We don't need quartz. But there's lots of it, though. So in case we ever do need quartz, well, I'm sure we will need quartz at some point. Just not currently. Quartz is a very abundant ore, so I'm not worried about gathering any ore of quartz, anything like that currently. I just want to go through this cave and see what there is, because if there's not much down here, then we could just cover it up. What's down here? Kind of hoping to find a teleporter. That would be convenient. Nice. Another rusty gear. This goes further down. How much further down? Not much further down, actually. That looks like it's a dead end, actually. So we're going to make our way back up. There's one more way we can go. So that's where we are going to go. I mean, there's another way up, but we're going down. It seems like this is a... What the hell is that? What is that? Oh, I just got chills. I don't know what that is. That's the first time I've ever seen one of those, whatever the hell that thing is. I'm getting the hell out of here. Oh, I hear a shiver. Getting the frick out of here, man. I feel like I should probably get at least some armor of some kind. Go say hi to that guy. We want to know what it is. God. Part of me is like, I want to know what it is too. I'm going to at least run home and get my bandages. Because if I'm going to be going down there getting hurt, I want to have a way to heal. I just want to have a way to heal, okay? That's all we want. Okay, rusty gears. We can go throw them into the rusty gear pile by our door. Wait, where are my rusty gears? Did I put them away down here? I might have put them away down here. Also, I should probably check on this. That food's only fresh for 2 more days. Ooh. Also, don't know what happened to my rusty gears. My bandages are down here, though. That's right. That's why I was coming down. Oh, we have a couple bandages there. I think I might have actually put them in one of my chests up here. Right. Yes, I did. Hey, there's my rusty gears. All right. Tongs. Put those down there. Rock to throw at the things down there. Couple rocks. A few rocks to throw at whatever the heck was down there. All right, guys. I have no idea what I'm about to get myself into. But it should be fun, right? This is totally what you guys want to see, right? Is me running into new creatures that I haven't run into before. Because you're getting. Gosh, the dog's got the zoomies. I hear the shiver. I just don't see it. There's another thing over there. That leads to nowhere. That's not where we want to go. Hold on a second. Jeez. Dogs are freaking loud. Alright, we're gonna go figure out what the heck that thing is. I guess. I'm not nervous. You're nervous. What the hell is that? Oh, what the? Corrupt sawblade locust? What? Oh my. Where is it? No. 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 How? Jeez, what the? Jonah's part? Metal scraps and a rusty gear? Huh. Interesting. Guess that wasn't too bad. Oh, that's a drifter. Never mind. I thought that was another one of them. I was about to be like, what the hell? But I'm sure where there's one, there's more. So that's usually how it goes. All right, so this goes up and across. I'm sure that doesn't really go to anywhere. But this is all the same cavern. We'll start with left. We'll go left first. See where this takes us. Sounds like it's storming outside, so we're still pretty close to the surface. Oh, there's a teleporter! Let's go! It's actually really close to our base, too, which is pretty perfect, actually. Looks like there's another way down that way. Okay, so we just need a couple metal scraps. And... do I have any? It's a ruined chamber. Ruined bed I don't care about. We can get rid of all this junk here. That's empty. What's in this chest? Couple ropes, some more metal scrap. Nothing in these crates, so we'll take those. That's some extra storage. Large pile of junk metal. I think that, yeah, these are the proper parts that we need. And then we need 3 temporal gears, which we haven't really found that many. Heavily collapsed chest. What do we get? We got a tuning cylinder. Okay. Another rusty gear. And we got a couple more chunks of hematite. Okay. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. And some saltpeter, which is great for potassium. That actually might not be the worst thing to have. Ruined chamber. I'm not going to worry about any of this stuff. Broken anvil. Yeah, we already went through all that. So, thing. Yeah, teleporter. But translocator. It's pretty much directly under our base, which is kind of cool. All right, so what's down this way? Oh, we got some saltpeter by the looks of it. And yes, do exactly what Roth just said. I'll go ahead, if you're enjoying yourself, like this stream. It's absolutely free. What else is down here? I feel like this might just go to a dead end. That looks like a dead end to me. Yeah, that just looks like a dead end, so I think that's pretty much it. It's kind of worth it to come down into this cave now and actually face that sawblade locust. So we just got to remember teleporter is right through here. So I'll put that dirt there just to kind of help mark our way, because we don't really have any torches or anything like that. Up. Gotta go up this way. And then... Oh, geez, hi. You kind of scared the crap out of me. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Another thing there. And then we have our way out here. Beautiful. Excellent. We love this. Also, welcome back, ResCore. That would be why that's not working as it should be. It's in the way. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. We have some stuff to put away. Just a few things. It's fine. Let's go ahead and throw the metal part. I'm just going to throw all this stuff in here for now. Except for you. Yeah, I'm just going to throw all that stuff in there. We'll come back and sort it through whenever we actually make a proper storage room. Yeah, I think it's time we continue our tree chopping. Let us continue chopping down the trees. I was kind of hoping we would get more seeds, saplings, whatever you want to call them. But we really haven't gotten that many. And as soon as I say that, there's one that drops, so. Yippee! Saving the planet, one tree at a time. I don't know, is Vintage Story considered to be on a planet, or is it just like, it just exists? I don't know if that's like been established in the lore or anything like that. I don't know. It's a big ass oak tree. I'm actually gonna leave that oak tree because, like I said, we should probably be saving the oak for making our leather and tannin for leather and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, saving that will be very good. Chop this all down. So once we make this next expansion, we want to start building towards the mountain here. I think that's the game plan that I've iterated a bunch of times now, but can't remember if I actually said it or not for some reason. Another oak tree. Leave that be. Here's a big old maple tree. Chop that down. Sorry, just had to get another sip of water. That's oak tree, so we don't want to be chopping that down. Another oak, leave that be. Pine tree. Taking a climb here, damn. Gotta get to the good stuff. All these big trees sitting up here. Gotta get them. It's gonna give us the most wood. That's what she said? I don't know. That was a sound. I'm not entirely sure what that sound was. I'm hoping it wasn't a bear. That would be bad. Like, look at that. That's our base so far. I know it looks very plain and all, but that's our base. It's getting bigger. it's nice to actually kind of see some of the progress that we've made so far today. All right, we'll chop down a couple more trees because we do have a good amount of wood here. Yeah, good amount of wood. Should be grabbing as much as possible would probably be preferred instead of going back and forth, back and forth. So that's what we're gonna do. Just take as much as our inventory can hold. Oh yeah. Oh yes. How was Soulspawn doing when you went and saw him, Rescore? It was cold last night. Was cold last night. Turned on my heater. Forgot it when I went to work. Room feels like an oven on low. Listen, I love heat. I love hot. So I actually ordered myself a room heater for my office because I don't have any heat that goes into my office. So I'm really hoping that it's going to be a good heater. I was hanging out with my brother on Monday, and in his room he had this same exact heater that I had actually, and it heated up his room really well for an electric heater. So I'm like, you know what? I could use something like that for my office this winter. I'm gonna bite the bullet and buy it. So I'm hoping that it does well for me. Like, his room is obviously much bigger than my office. But yeah, it's nice. It seems like a very good heater. Alright, let's make some more palisades instead of also wasting our stuff. Your base looks dope from high up. It does. It does. I was actually pointing that out probably shortly before you got back or while you were here. I don't know. Mine looks like a raider is electric. Yeah, I mean, I got this. That sounds exactly like what I bought. You could be controlled with a remote and everything like that. So it seems like a good heater. I just need to actually, you know, even if I don't have doors, just like getting a sheet, or not a sheet, but like a proper curtains to close off my doorway to my office and at least trap in the heat would be very nice. Because my room is basically just the entire part of the finished section of the basement. And while there is like heat and stuff that goes to it, it's not a whole lot. But yeah, it should be, hopefully, fingers crossed, a good heater. Also, since it is getting late here and the dogs seem like they need to be let out, we are going to go ahead. I'm going to go to sleep. We're going to take a short intermission. So while I go ahead and do all this, grab a snack, stretch your legs, do whatever you need to do. We will be back in just a few. All right, everybody, I have returned. Let's get back into the game. Okay, so should probably eat really quick. This bowl is empty, so we can put that down. Yeah, we'll take a serving of that. Put that down. Don't know why I picked that up and then put it right back down, but my brain's just kind of all over the place tonight. Okay, so we have a bunch of sticks that we don't really need. Grab some more wood, why not? And currently, the rift activity is high, which is not good. I feel like we're going to be dealing with quite a few monsters in our area, potentially. And hopefully they're smart enough to stay away. Will they be, though? That's the million-dollar question. So I'm going to take a wild guess and say no. I don't know why this does this. Where, like, you try to, like, drag right-click or left-click with a full stack, and then it just doesn't want to do it. I might have actually had enough wood, maple wood at least, to not have to do this. Yeah, I did. Oops. Yeah, that's a good amount of palisade right there. Oh, yeah. It's beautiful. Get a bunch more walls. Get a full stack of the pointies ones. Probably gonna need another stack. All right, will that be good enough? We shall find out. I did not think to make... Oops. That's good enough for now. Alright, we got a whole good amount of palisade here, so we can just start placing. Alright, crap. See, this is why I kind of wanted to do some sort of, like, catwalk. So instead of constantly falling down and whatnot, we could just simply just not fall. Excellent. Last bit here. Oh, I could actually reach that. Interesting. All right, perfect. This is all fully captured now. So now we can start moving in that direction. Do I still have... I might still have enough dirt and whatnot. Oh, I actually took a little bit of damage. Oopsies, need to pay more attention. Yeah, those have my iron blooms still. Did I have any more dirt? That's what I was checking for, and it doesn't look like we really have any dirt over here, so... Oops. We do need to make another, gate. Or we wait to make the gate. Yeah, I think we'll actually wait to make the gate because I want this to be a larger cell of our settlement here. So what I'm going to do is start building out this next area. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Actually, probably just going to dig this out just to get myself some more dirt. Probably the most logical thing to do there. Yeah, I would say we're doing really well on base expansions. And we might do this one last expansion before we halt and do some structure building. I would very much like to try and build a proper blacksmithing area for our settlement. About ASAP, ideally. So let's just go ahead and put those down. Probably could have just left these, actually. Oh well. Oh gosh, how much of this do I actually want to dig out, though? I don't think I want to be digging out too much of this cliff here. Because kind of how I have it in my head is eventually this will all be claimed up to like as far as like over here. And then we'll even have this natural staircase over here going up. We'll have a little landing or something. And then build up even more that way. And I think it'll look really cool. But we just have to properly claim the space. So... and in order to do that, we need to also fill this in. We have way too many cattails in this pond. I know I'm not properly harvesting them. Don't get on me about it. Like I said, we have a whole lot of cattails in this pond. Removing a few cattails won't hurt anything. And we have another pond on the other side of our base, too. So it's fine. It is just fine. Alright, get rid of that. Like I said, I don't like to mention views or anything like that throughout streams, but I did just notice that we are at 407 viewers currently. So if at any point in time that you're enjoying yourself, make sure to hit the like button. If you want to see more Everything Medieval, hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. I will say this is my most viewed stream ever. Like 400 viewers is absolutely nuts. I really appreciate each and every single one of you for watching. Genuinely. All right, we can fill this in. Gonna need to go get more dirt. Yeah, I think we're just gonna fill it in. Did I plant anything over here? Doesn't look like it. Cool. Not accidentally release the floodgates of that little pond there. That would be kind of bad. As I say that, I almost accidentally break one of the blocks. Oops. Oh, we do have a tree there. We just dig around it, I guess. Yeah, just dig around it. And then once it grows up, then we can remove that block. I should have been more prepared for this, but... Gonna overstep while lurking is welcome. You don't need to. Feel free to comment. I won't bully you. Only so Z-Man or my prey. Yeah, that's fair. That is very fair. But as I always say, lurkers are always greatly appreciated too. All right, how many stacks? We got about almost 2.5 stacks of dirt. That's gonna be perfect. Hopefully. Hopefully it'll be good enough. Probably a good idea to maybe just get that torch out of our offhand. Yeah, this is a big old pond, so like I'm not worried about the cattails or anything like that. This is a great yeah, this is great for us. All right, fill this in. I feel like this should be 19 blocks. But I can only count to 4 sometimes, so I don't know how many blocks we actually have. And we'll probably have another row of stuff to take out. Nope, just the one? Okay, cool. We're also hungry, so we should probably eat. Nom nom nom. All right, once this is filled in, we'll continue our next expansion. Okay, so I think the best way to go about doing this is we have this block here, so it's 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have to make some more. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Did I go too far over? I hope I didn't. I thought I counted 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. No, it is 19. Maybe I just accidentally counted more than I thought. That tends to happen with me. Also shifting, I realized I can actually reach 3 blocks down, so this makes this a whole lot easier to do. So I'm going to shift and complete more of this wall this way, I think. I think this will be the best course of action. I also don't fall, which, who would have thought? It's a lot similar to... Oh crap, I think I placed the wrong blocks there, didn't I? Yeah, that's a proper corner block, which I don't have any of. All right, a few more corner blocks. Beautiful. Ah, that was not shifting. That was sprinting. Okay. Let's do this. I should probably figure out where I'm going to put the gate, because that's a... I want to say this is the center block here. Now, actually, because I wanted to have the cell bigger, we can knock these blocks out. Now, that's going to be kind of jank, but we can fix that. Yeah, I wanted to have this as a bigger cell because, well, eventually that wall there will be knocked out too, because I think this is where I want to put the market eventually. So getting rid of all this will help save on resources, actually. So good thing we're doing this. Just need to get rid of these corner blocks. Yeah, we could have saved on so many resources. But we're just gonna shift and place. Shift and place. Oh crap, that no wait, no, we have spiky corners. We have the spiky corners, it's fine, everybody. Alright, we can get rid of our shovel for now. Might I suggest swapping the corners and TOAs with logs and use a wall. Walk that. Seems to attach to the logs. I did not think of doing that. Give me a second, and we might experiment with that. Because eventually I do plan on replacing all these palisade walls with proper castle walls. Like, what we're currently doing is kind of like our quote-unquote Stone Age, if we even want to call it that. So this should be... yeah, this should be good. But yeah, I get what you're saying, Rescore. Eventually, we'll have some actual proper castle walls in the future. Just, it's going to take a while for us to develop to that. I don't want to go super crazy or anything like that right off the bat. Because I definitely think having, whatchamacallits, having like some sort of progression is like once we have like our defined area of where we're going to be expanding to, then we can put down proper castle walls and that kind of stuff. At least that's my thought process with this. Also, realizing now that I'm probably going to have to put these walls... Ooh, gosh, this doesn't line up, which is... You know what? I'm going to try to not let it bother me too much. It's like I just said, we're eventually going to be expanding onto proper castle walls. Eventually. We'll just put a small structure there in the corner to not let it be seen, I guess. I don't know. Oh, I need more spiky walls. All right, and then put that there. All right, now. Damn, I was so close. I thought I could totally make that jump. Thought I could, but I couldn't. Very tragic. All right, spiky walls. So, fun fact, you can't jump while crouching, which is interesting, to say the least. Okay, so I think we are good on the palisades for now. We just need to put a gate down, and then we will have this next cell claimed. So do I have... I'm probably going to need to go get some more maple really quick. I can go find a smaller tree. I just need enough logs to make planks. And then the gates are very simple to make from there. But then we'll actually get into some proper building, crafting, and all that kind of stuff. Or building production. Words. Wow. I cannot think of the proper words right now. Building some proper buildings for like blacksmithing, storage, all that stuff. Thought you were saying spiky balls. What? Spiky balls? You know, to be fair, I don't know what I'm saying half the time. So, it probably could have sounded like that. Very well could have. Ouch. That was a fall. That was a very unnecessary fall, too. There's also a big cave over here that we have not explored yet. I don't know. Maybe we'll do more cave exploration here. Yeah? You want some of this? No, you don't. You don't want this smoke. Awesome. Okay. So, we have logs. We have a couple sapling or seeds to plant down too. Just going to close the gate for now because it is getting late. I don't need any monsters spawning in on us. That would not be ideal. Yeah, look at all these cattails. So many cattails. I'm not going to worry about... we do have a few berries in our inventory. Let's get up. Nope, that's not what I wanted to right-click on. I wanted to right-click on the bowl that actually has food. Duh. Nope, don't want to sleep just yet. We have time really quick to go put our gate down. So that's what we're going to do. Grab the saw, grab our hammer. First, use the saw. And then the hammer. And now we have our next gate. Awesome. Beautiful. Ryan, what's going on? Paul Cafaro's fox unfortunately passed away due to eating a poisonous invasive toad. Well, first off, RIP to that fox. I love foxes personally, so it's very sad to hear that fox died. But I do not know who Paul Cafaro is. So, sorry if I don't know who that is. Okay, sleepy time. What time is it right now? It's almost 9 o'clock. Maybe we save the building constructions for next stream, and we spend this last hour here doing some world exploration. I think that sounds like a splendid idea. Also, why is it foggy? It's very foggy. Who turned down the render distance? I certainly didn't. Certainly. He's a YouTuber who has a few exotic animals and fish. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't unfortunately really watch too many of those type of YouTubers. No, we definitely want the food. I'm just throwing all this stuff in here because next time we can actually build a storage room and get it all sorted out then. So for now, can I actually combine these? No, I cannot. Okay, because I accidentally used both. And I did not want to use both. How's our Claymore doing? Our Claymore's doing really well, actually. Yeah. I still actually have a hand basket. I should definitely have, I should definitely make another hunter backpack. Don't know why I haven't done that yet. I'll take that stuff back, though. And there we go. Now we have a whole extra inventory slot. I mean, hey, inventory is inventory. So we do have one serving. That food's starting to spoil. I feel like we should probably try to cook up some of this food. Because that meat is going to spoil. That's a lot of food to go to waste. But I do remember where all that food came from because we do have some wild cows nearby that drop an insane amount of meat and such. So let's grab that. Make some more logs. Can split up the stack. That's not what I meant to do. All right, grab the food. Every vegetable is pretty much the same, so I'm just gonna grab a whole bunch of either. Having some proper food for our trip will be super nice. It was time for my proper introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan. All right. What can I get rid of here? Oh, you know what? I should probably take my arrows and bow with me. That's always a good idea. That's cooking. That's still cooking. We'll throw our flint in there for now. Veggies can go back in. I'm going to try to cook up as much of the stuff as I can because, you know. I don't want my food going to waste. Let's see here. It's doing its thing. Is there anything else that I could grab? Or even I might even make a iron pickaxe. Iron pickaxe might not be a terrible idea, actually. Where's my torch? Yeah, we're going to do an iron pickaxe before we go out. Just in case there's any ores that we really need. Black coal, for example. One that we very much need. Also did not mean to put my food in there. And vegetable stew, not very filling, but hey. Food is food. Alright, that's heating up. It's still very foggy out here, but it's fine. It's fine. It's almost done. What else would I need? How's our... Shovel's not great. It's definitely getting low on durability. Make sure I grab my tongs. Well, I guess I should probably grab a hammer too, huh? Hammer would be helpful. All right, let's smith. Let's get smithing. Oh, this one was super easy to do. Oh, you know what I should do is well, first off, I should probably actually finish making my pickaxe. That might be helpful. Doy. But I should take that other tin bronze pickaxe that I have and if I find a treasure hunter, we can get the location of the resonance archives. Yeah, that might actually be another thing to potentially focus on while we're on our adventures. I don't know if have I found a treasure hunter in this world? I feel like I might have, but I can't recall. Have I? So where's our traders? We have found a treasure hunter, actually. That's going to be really good then. We'll take that other tin bronze pickaxe that we have and go find the location of the Resonance Archives. That's awesome, actually. Wow, look at past Z-Man doing things for future Z-Man. Who thought he would be so competent, right? I certainly didn't think so. All right, tin bronze. Food should be done. So we can put that away. Can also put this down. Excellent. Just gonna take the logs out of these. I don't think I'm going to need both of these food bowls, so I'm just gonna put them down. I'm just gonna take the one with me, perhaps. Super filling. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, tin bronze pickaxe. I think we are ready to get going now. So we want to head. Well, it's not going to show up. Well, I just need to head this way. Off we go. Hopefully the Resonance Archives aren't super far away. We did get really lucky with finding that teleporter. So even if that helps shave off, once we get that fixed up, once we shave off, hopefully that shaves off a little bit of the time to travel. That's what I was trying to say. Also, there's one of the mine shafts that I wanted to do some proper exploring in. Now that we have a proper weapon, we have our bow, I feel like we will be in a very good spot after this. Once we get first trader, then we go down into the mine shaft. And hopefully we find some pretty good things. Alright, where's the door? Is it on this side? Nope. Is it on this side? Aha, here it is. We've got Ephraim, the treasure hunter. Know of anything placed around here? Got something big for you. Too dangerous for me, but you might be able to handle it. Can't give away a haul like this for free, though. Bring me a tin bronze pickaxe. I got the tin bronze pickaxe. Found it a couple weeks back. A massive cavern with a huge figure looming within it. Scared me senseless, so I got out of there real quick. But I could tell, it's got to be full of treasure. Full of trouble, too, no doubt. Here's a map to get there. If you're going to make sure... If you're going, make sure you're prepared. It's no easy trek through those tunnels. Alright, map to the Resonance Archive. Approximate location has been marked on the map, and... I honestly feel like it's not that far away. I feel like that's relatively close. I'm gonna go put this map down. Oh, there's some chickens. Where am I going? I have to go south. I'm gonna go put this map. Well, do I even need the map anymore? I feel like I don't need the map anymore. I'm just gonna toss it. Anywho's, mine shaft time. Let's see what dangers lurk below. I feel like we went down in this way once, and we didn't get super far. So I want to really properly explore each level if possible. We have a music box there. Ruined saw. Yeah, there's nothing to that, so... What's in the wall here? We got some tin. Oh, we got skeletons. Yeah, we got some tin here. What kind? Bountiful. Ooh. It's not too bad. I would say we're just going to mark this on the map. I'm going to mark it more of a dark gray. Why is my caps lock on? Probably fat fingered that. More than likely. Doesn't look like there's anything back that way. Olivine clusters. Alright, so that really didn't lead to anywhere. Where does this next level go? And it kind of goes down further, but there's no proper way down. We're probably going to have to dig our way down. Or find another way down. Stony rubble. Empty. Those crates are empty. We got kernite. What's kernite? Gonna look this up real quick. Obtain by breaking. I mean, is it some sort of variant of? It looks like it's some sort of variant of quartz. Oh. Oh, that's a. Oh. I did not bring a. Frick! I didn't bring a knife with me. I feel dumb. Oh my god. Dude's just chilling in there. Rusty gear. Candle stubs. Ruined lantern. None of those are useful, so. I'm gonna try to make sure that I'm not leaving my back exposed or anything like that, because that could be very detrimental in a place like this if I'm not careful and or smart. All right, what's down here? Oh, black hole! Holy crap. That is absolutely amazing, actually. I'm going to mark this on the map. And I got to remember, I am armorless right now. So, like, I can't risk being dumb about this trip. What's in here? Prisoner binds. Tattered peasant gown. Eh. Oh god. Ooh, deep split shiver. Oh my. Holy shit. Okay. So, I definitely need armor. I'm gonna go get my stuff, and I'm getting the heck out of there. I'm gonna go try to find another different structure that might be a little bit easier. A deep split shiver. I've never seen one of those before, but it just freaking one-shot me. So that is no bueno. Holy freaking crap. Got to be smart about this. Hopefully we don't die too many times. Alright. It's that way. Alright, cool. Here's my stuff. Let's get out of here. Up, 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 up. Yeah, we are definitely not prepared to be taking on a dungeon like this. We are definitely going to have to work on some armor. And the first part of that will be leather. So, if you could just climb, please, that would be great. Yeah, I think next time we're going to focus on, next stream, we're going to focus on getting some proper production buildings, blacksmith, storage. We're going to get that done first thing. And then we're going to try to hopefully get some armor started. So I know leather is, it's a pain in the ass to make, but it's something we absolutely do need. Okay, so since that's not an option, maybe we even just travel south to find the Resonance Archives. At least know where to look for it. Because that is just the approximate location. We're definitely not going to be going in there and doing anything. Because that would just be absolutely silly. Yeah, but I need my food. We're going to go drop off the stuff that we have. I guess. Yeah, drop off the stuff that we have, and we're going to make our way towards finding the Resonance Archives. At least the location. And any ruins along the way, we can certainly explore. And just kind of have fun with it. Also, oh no, my crops. That's not good. At all. My turnips. My turnips. Oh crap, didn't mean to do that. Oh wait, at least we got some turnips back from this. That's very good. Yeah, we'll have some proper growing seasons and all that stuff at a later date. Gotta be better at closing my stuff like that, because yeah, we don't want to be losing our food or having our food spoil that quickly. All right, what time is it? 17:30. Cool. Yeah, we got a bunch of rich cassiterite. Actually, we already have a whole bunch of cassiterite, so I don't think we actually really needed that. But I'm actually going to grab my bed from down here. And we're going to take it with us. Yeah, let's go. Let's go on an adventure. We already died once. So let's hope that doesn't happen again, especially on our way down to the Resonance Archives. Yeah, I mean, we have these ruins here. But I believe I've already checked these, and I don't think there was much of anything around here. I know sometimes there can be hidden rooms or whatever, but not this time around. Pig? I heard a pig. Might have ran off, actually. I think we're good. Oh, there's another tree here. Mature yellow apple tree stem. Maybe we'll get some apples here relatively soon. That'd be cool. I'm also going to try to avoid running through too many forests. I've already had enough bad encounters with bears. I don't need to have any more. Yeah, just try to avoid that, I guess. Got to keep our head on a swivel, too, because they can just also pop out of nowhere. Violet web cap. That sounds inedible. Speaking of bears. Speaking of freaking bears. I just saw one go down the hill. Also, what are you? Mature rye. Oh no, that's the bear right there. Oh, that's a big bear. I ain't messing with that thing. We are gonna keep our distance. Stop walking this way, Mr. Bear. Mrs. Bear, leave me alone. You don't want to do anything stupid, okay? And doing something stupid would be attacking me, okay? Oh, you don't want this smoke, okay? What are you running after? Saw you running. And I've lost sight of the bear. Oh, great. That's lovely. It's absolutely freaking lovely. Ooh. There's something over here. We found ruins. Some bigger ruins, too. It's pretty cool. Okay. Is there something down here? No? Thought there might be potentially something down that way, but maybe not. Oh, what do we got? We got some bandages and some blue clay. Frankly, I don't need the blue clay right now. We already have a source near our base, so we're not even going to worry about it. There's another pot here. Got some seeds? Some spelt seeds. We already have spelt. We already have spelt. Don't want to be wasting my inventory with stuff we already got. Farming. Cabbage seeds. Now those are good. Almost accidentally threw out my cabbage seeds. That would have not been good. What's in here? Is there a proper entrance? Yes, there is. I don't know. Should we continue now or wait till morning? I feel like the smart move would be to wait till morning. Ooh, or what do we got? Of course, it's quartz. I don't need quartz. God damn it. Okay. For up to 8, it's up to 8.5 hours. Yeah. So 24 would be 4. 4 a.m. would be 8. I feel like we need to wait until about 21:30. Oh. This is just chilling right here. Flint and sticks. Okay. Not helpful. I'm gonna just... I might hold on to the flint and sticks just in case we happen to need to make another shovel. Yeah. That actually might be the correct play. It's getting late, though. Now, we do have some bony soil. Oh. Ooh. Hello. We got food. Rye grain, of course. Okay. And a whole bunch of... Oh, this is actually a decent haul. Bunch of bony soil, a few pots. I'd say this is pretty good. We got more food. And we got some ore. Some brown coal. Doesn't hurt nobody. Thought I had dirt to get out of here, but maybe not. I think it's time to go to bed. Good night, everybody. What time is it when we wake up? 5 a.m.? 6 a.m. I'm just going to eat this because I don't have any use for it right now. And I'd rather not just toss away this free food. Cool. All right. I'm on my way to the Resonance Archives. Let's go. Oh, hello. There's another interesting structure right over here. Actually, this might not be as interesting as we think. If I think I know what it is. Do I know what it is? Maybe. Ah, quartz. Don't care about quartz. What the heck? Nah, this is definitely something else. What did I just pick up? Silver? Silver nuggets, okay. Okay. Now, this is a dungeon. We just got a copper axe out of it. Yeah, this is a new dungeon type. Or at least a new dungeon that we haven't explored yet. Well, look at that. More food. Oh, I mean, it's rice. Rice is always a good food to have. We don't really need too much of it right now. So let's head down and see what this place has to offer us. It's getting a little friggy. It's getting a little foggy. I feel like we should be getting close to the bottom here soon. I'm gonna light this torch. Oh, geez. Gravel. And turnip seeds. Don't really need turnip seeds. Also don't need flint axes. There's a campfire down here. Hunter backpack. Tool. Yeah, nothing super useful down this way. Let's drop that. We'll also drop the turnip seeds. We already have a bunch of turnips at home. I'm gonna break this shelf. Maybe we can get into the chest then. It's not gonna let me open it. Alright, what the heck? some sort of what would you call this? Oh, there's a bucket. This goes back a decent ways. Copper shovel. Better than a flint shovel. Say that much. More spelt seeds, which we don't need. Yeah, to be frank, not really anything super amazing here. So I think I'm just gonna dig a dump hole and dump this, dump that. Don't think we're gonna need any of that anymore. We do have bandages, which is always great. Gonna free up another inventory slot. Our sanity is starting to dip a little bit, so definitely want to keep our eyes on that. Yes. Okay, so we've explored 2 of the 4 ways. There's a chest in here with a copper spear, flint, and paper. In here we got rye, spelt, and sticks. Torch holder, we'll take that. We'll take any torch holders that we can find. Alright, so we've explored that way and that way. I think we should just follow. Poor chunk of malachite. It's copper. We don't have too much copper currently. So maybe we'll take that. Alright. Down this way. What are we going to find? Forage. Bunch of fire clay. I mean, hey, fire clay is fire clay. I won't complain too much about that. Back this way, there's a couple flint knives. I mean, I might hold on to one of them just because if there's any enemies that we take down, being able to harvest the stuff will be very helpful. Alright, but I think we only have one more direction to go here. That's this way. Some like aquifer type stuff here. More grain. I need to be careful. Flint hose. Yeah, our sanity is starting to get a little bit down there. So we should probably be quick about the rest of this. Things will start spawning. It'll be a bad time. I think that's pretty much everything here, though. So, copper axe. Up. Tools. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it for this dungeon here. I think I'm going to mark it on the map as explored, too. Just so we don't get confused and actually come down here again. Yeah, I think that's probably the smart move here. The correct play. Yeah. All right, cool. That was, I mean, not the best loot out there, but I mean, there was a couple things in there that we were able to utilize. Don't need that. Just gonna eat the rest of this grain because our inventory is already pretty full. Definitely need to work on leather for backpacks. Better backpacks would probably be super helpful. Giving us some more inventory space. And that's always something that we can work on in the next episode. Once we start getting our leather production going, that'll be very good for us. Yeah, our sanity's not doing too hot right now. It is not doing too hot. It's probably in our best interest to not go down into... Well, there might be something over here, actually. Just noticed it on the mini-map. Like, probably shouldn't be going down anywhere super dangerous. And then I'm like, oh, wait, there's something over here. Yeah, I mean, there's a drifter down there, so I don't think going down that way is really all that important. A couple chickens. Chimkin. Ooh, we're actually running into... oh, God. Oh, my God. Here comes number 2. Here comes pig number 2. All right, one's dead. Whew. That was exhilarating. I actually ended up taking a couple hits. Good thing we have these poultice on us. Are you coming back for more? Oh, you don't want the smoke, do you? Too bad. Ha ha. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, God, it feels like such a waste to leave these pigs here. But I don't have the inventory space. I just don't. What can I drop? I can drop silver. We can always get more of that. I don't need the copper axe either. Don't need the sticks. Malachite, Alright. I think we have enough inventory space to take on extra food, leather, or hides at least. Where's the other one? Here's the other one. Yeah, that's actually a decent haul for sure. Especially with the meat that we currently have sitting at home spoiling. It's probably not the worst idea to get more. Oh, there's a trader over here. Sweet. Let's see what this guy has to offer. Maybe it's something decent. We'll see. We shall see. Nothing there. Who are you? A treasure hunter? Ennis the treasure hunter. What do you got? What do you got over here? Squire tunic, squire boots, messenger belt. Nothing super great, if I'm being honest. So I think we'll just move along. Yeah, I think we're just going to move along. I will mark him on the map, though. Mark it in green because it's a good trader. Treasure hunter. This is actually kind of a beautiful region here. Oh my god, these mountains are kind of crazy. Yeah, I mean, holy crap. There might be some glacier ice up there, though. Get a proper cold storage room. That probably wouldn't be the worst idea, in all honesty. We'll check it out on our way back. Right now, we're just trying to figure out the location of this resonance archive. And of course, a rift opens right in front of me. Because why not? Trying to stay out in the open. Quartz bits, and I don't care about quartz, obviously. Is this no, rift activity is low. So it's not a huge factor right now. Anything? No. Doesn't seem like there's anything down that way. Alright, we gotta go through the forest. Head on to swivel. Bears, wolves, pigs. Anything and everything wants to kill us. Alright, let's check the progress that we've made. So, home's there. I'd say we're probably close to halfway. Yeah. I would say we're about roughly close to the halfway point. That's a wolf. Head on a swivel. Did I not say it? That was kind of sketchy. Just a little sketchy. Holy mountains, Batman. These are some... Well, that's a bear. That's a bear over there. Of course it's a freaking bear. I'm gonna try really hard to not jinx myself right now, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. But I just have a bad feeling that I'm gonna get so close to the Resonance Archives and something's gonna happen. But I didn't say it. I didn't say it, I swear. This is a beautiful area. I mean, hey, if we ever want to do another settlement, I mean, we'll have the one, but we can always have multiple. This would be a very good area, I would personally think. Especially like a dwarven keep type deal. Oh, yeah. That would actually be really cool to do. But let's just focus on getting up the mountain first. Maybe we can also find some more high fertility soil or even terra preta somewhere. That would be really nice. Also be very careful as to not fall 1,000 feet either. That's kind of important too. But we are getting quite a bit hungry, so we should probably eat. Oh, this food's spoiling already? Oh, that's not good. I'm going to try to save some of that. I mean, we have a cooking pot, so if we need to cook anything, we can. We do have all that meat on us. Yeah. Let's head down this way. Hopefully without accidentally getting ourselves killed. First and foremost. Ooh. Okay. It's kind of a nice area, too. Got a bit of a river type deal going on here. Maybe. Ooh, there's a trader over this way. We're going to go see what this trader is. Yeah, I want to see what this trader is. What it has to offer us. Maybe it's like some survival goods. Survival goods might not be the word. I don't really have any gears on me. So I don't know. Oh, this is like some sort of... Oh, are there there's multiple. Another treasure hunter? Oh, man. Oh, if I only had stuff to sell. Which I don't. Oh my god, Greenwich armor schematic can be sold for 30 gears? That is crazy. I do need those temporal gears. I'm gonna figure out what all these traders are first. Commodities ain't all that bad. I can sell a few different things. And all right, so we got clothing, commodities, and treasure hunter. And not the... I mean, the treasure hunter is obviously very good, but everything else... Eh. I'm going to mark this. Treasure, commodities, and clothing. We'll mark it green. A little trader camp going on here. It's not bad. If only I had brought my gears with me, though. Because I did not do that. I did not bring my gears with me, and I'm kind of regretting it a tiny bit. But hey. It is what it is. Okay. I feel like we've got to be getting... I mean, we're about 3/4 of the way there. Usually, the last time I went to a residence archives, it was up in a big old mountain. And I'm not saying it has to be a big old mountain. Oh, wait, there's a geyser here. Huh. I actually don't think I've ever found one of these before. It's not really cave entrance, but it's rocks. I can't remember if there's actually anything good from the geysers. Oh, wait. Oh, that's just a cow. I thought that was a bear. I got real nervous there. There's actually a few cows around here. Got a couple there, a couple over here. Well, that's not what we're here for. And I believe if we get too close, they might attack us. Oh, copper. Cool, 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 cool. So I think we have like 3 or 4 copper veins that we have not dug up yet. So if we ever do need copper, I mean, sure we'll need copper at some point. For whatever reason, I'm sure. We know where to find it. Tool. 2 flint knives. Who would have guessed? I mean, I could have told you. I have a feeling that I'm probably going to end up having to... Oh, no. Are we really getting close to a temporal storm right now? Oh, that is so bad, actually. I'm going to get some wood. And I'm going to sleep because we're probably more than likely going to end up waking up during the temporal storm. I am not geared to be fighting things. How close are we to the... Oh, we still have a ways to go. Yeah, we still have a ways to go. I'm just going to put the bed down, make our campfire. Yeah. Where's my knife? Gonna put that down for now. More wood. Yeah, I have a very bad feeling that we're gonna wake up in the middle of the temporal storm. So I'm just gonna do myself a favor. And prep for it now. That's the rocks. I don't want the rocks. Gonna eat my last little bit of that spoiled food. I do need firewood first. Firewood is more important. I kind of feel like I should probably dig this out just a little bit more because I might end up smoking myself out, and I don't necessarily want to do that. That would be kind of bad. So giving myself a little bit more space should be good with this. Few servings of that. Cook it up and you're good. Yeah, like I said, I'm just going to sleep. I'm more than likely going to end up waking up during the middle of the temporal storm anyways. If we don't, it'll be... Nope, I was right. God, this Temporal Symphony mod is freaking crazy. We have stuff on the ground, so I don't think nothing can spawn. Oh, I'm starting to starve, actually. That's not good. I'd very much appreciate it if the food would cook faster. We'll be fine. I feel like we'll be just fine. Okay. So what time is it right now? 9:50. Oh gosh. Yeah, I think end goal here for tonight's stream is to reach the Residence Archives, see what the area is like, and then go from there next time. Probably off camera, I'll make my way back to the base, just to kind of help save us a trip, or save some time for next time to actually focus on building, leather production, and that kind of thing. And speaking of, let's actually do this on our to-do list. Leather production. Build buildings. Add that to our to-do list. All right, food's almost done. Food's almost done. Taking some damage, but it's fine. Everything is perfectly fine. Come on. Give me my food. We're right there. Come on. Thank you. Eat. Oh yeah, that's a healthy portion right there. Bells? Why am I hearing bells? What time is it? It's almost 7 a.m. Oh boy. Yeah, we are. I mean, not too bad. I'm just gonna have to be super careful leaving this place, because I know for a fact there's gonna be monsters still running around. Like, it's a guaranteed fact. You know, this cheerful music that I have currently playing doesn't exactly fit this theme right now. You know, we're hiding in a hole from Dave. All hail Dave. Oh, is it over? Oh, the storm's over. Oh, beautiful. Nope. All right. Huh. Surprisingly enough, no monsters. Very interesting. Definitely heard them, but I'm not seeing any. Yeah, not seeing any monsters, which is kind of a relief. So I definitely thought we were going to kind of get caught in the middle of that. Yeah, kind of trying to empty out some of our inventory here. Don't need some of it, of the stuff in there. So just leave it be. We're gonna leave it be. Oh, is that a bear? That's a bear. We're going this way. There's a couple pigs that are gonna want to fight us. Oh, good thing I was at least somewhat paying attention. Some peat. If I was not paying attention, I would have 100% fallen down in that hole. That would not have been fun. All right, head on a swivel. Go into some dense wooded areas. Here, chickens. The most ferocious of all creatures that are living in the woods right now. We should try to start heading a bit east. So I am noticing that X is moving more east the further south we go. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. And now it's starting to rain too. We can never catch a freaking break from the rain, man. Yeah. Rain is common in this area, so it's to be expected. That looked like a bear. That looked like a bear. Can I please, for the love of God, find an elevated area? I need to find an elevated area so I can kind of get a lay of the land here. Especially with now that I just saw that bear, I am very much on edge. All right, the bear's down there. I'm up here. Should hopefully be fine. Resin tree there. I definitely need to start heading more east. God, I can't see anything. I always get anxious just running through the leaves and such from trees because you never know what you might run into while you're in the leaves. Could be a bear. Could be a wolf. Pig. Hell, could even be a chicken. You never know. You never know what horrors may be out in the woods. Okay, so we're actually like right here. There should be. Oh God! See what I mean? I know this is just an approximate location, but knowing the exact location is what we came all the way out here for. What is this? Ooh, copper. Ooh, copper. Ooh, piece of candy. I'm curious if it's down around in here. So wood kind of makes sense. Ouch. To put something in the side of this cliff here. This is a very heavily wooded area too. So finding this entrance is probably going to be a little more difficult than we anticipated. I should probably get a little bit closer to this marker. Oh. What'd I tell y'all? What the hell? I gotta figure out. This entrance is literally buried. I'm taking the torch holders, though. Thank you for the torch holders. I greatly appreciate it. I mean, it's kind of buried. Not fully buried, but it's definitely hidden. So I'm gonna do myself a favor for when we are prepared to come back and take this on. Yeah, when we're prepared to come back and take this on, we'll actually know where the exact entrance is. Yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and dig the rest of this out. I know we're kind of just digging a hole right through the thing, this cliff here. We'll have to take a shower at 400. We'll be at 538. Yeah, it's been crazy. This has been a crazy night. I will be 100% with you, Rescore. I almost did not stream tonight because remember how I said I was going to start streaming on Fridays? Yeah. I mean, I still plan on moving the streams to Fridays because I can stream longer and, you know, it'll be a little more convenient. I can hopefully get videos done on time for my channel members to enjoy early. But yeah, we're pretty much just uncovering this entrance to the Resonance Archives really quick, and then we'll be calling it there, because yeah, I'm trying to help out future Z-Man, because past Z-Man normally doesn't help out future Z-Man too much. So we're just doing ourselves a little bit of an extra favor before we call it a night. Beautiful. Okay. And now, for just in case, just going to put that up there. And then, right here, we shall mark the entrance. Death. Yes. Beautiful. We're going to change that to red. All right. Beautiful. Yeah, so it is currently 10 o'clock for me. I work in the morning, so I should probably go ahead and end things off here. So, just want to say a huge shout out and thank you to you all for tuning in and hanging out with me. Even if you didn't chat a whole lot, just lurking here, watching. If you're falling asleep to this even, I greatly super appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did and you haven't done so yet, please make sure to hit that like button. Check out all the links below for all my social medias. Consider joining my community Discord as well. And if you want to see more Everything Medieval and Vintage Story, consider hitting that subscribe button as well. I would greatly appreciate it. And I also want to say a huge shout out and thank you to all my channel members as well. You guys are absolutely amazing. And if you want to support me further from just hitting that like and subscribe button, consider becoming a channel member today. Never required, but always greatly appreciated. And yeah, that's where we're going to go ahead and end off tonight, guys. I will see you guys again on Monday. Or if you're going to tune into my video on Saturday, 11 a.m. EST. But if not, see you Monday. Bye-bye.